Hey guys, welcome. You guys got the vibes. Let's get pretty in tune. How you all doing today?
Young gun no one that back calling me splurge. Ride me jump right off the curb. Bentley spread fly like a bird. Spin on the first and the third. Solid, I'm keeping my word. Can't be my equal, don't know what you heard. Crack up the foreign, I swear. Keep me a stick if they purge. Young gun no one that they working my nerves. I'm about to pour some serve.
Hey guys, welcome. Before we start, we are sponsored by Pretty in Tune Agency. If you're looking to grow your business and put your business up on automation, especially with how everything is shifting, everything is going automation. Okay, whether you want it or not, and it's truly a benefit. It's very beneficial. Okay, especially if you is a small business and can't afford workers that can handle or hire a assistant. Okay, this will literally help you leverage up in that area. Okay, it makes it where the impossible can become possible. Now you have tools and products and things of that nature that can now help you leverage. It can now even Steven you, okay? It can now help accommodate you up in different areas, right? It's a good resource. So go ahead and check this out, and then we're going to get into it.
Hey, hold on right there. Did you know up to 95% of the people who visit your site are leaving without buying? The painful reality is that when it comes to getting quality leads and buyers, it's tougher than ever these days. Old and outdated methods like pop-ups, pop-unders, overlays, and strategies such as scarcity devices and countdown clocks, among others, simply don't work anymore. If you're not grabbing your visitors' attention, you're leaving a whole lot of money on the table. Adding a fully interactive and automated intelligent chat agent to your website can help drive up your results, sales, and lead signups. 3D Chat Agents is a groundbreaking new smart chat automation technology that leverages the power of industry-leading features like artificial intelligence, text-to-speech, talking 3D avatars, instantaneous lip syncing, one-click translation to deliver results like no other app on the market. 3D Chat Agent will act as your very own virtual concierge to easily get more of your visitors to engage and take action rather than click away from your site. Improve user experience, boost engagement, and increase customer satisfaction as well as sales. What are you waiting for? Contact us now to get a 3D Chat Agent installed for your website. Don't miss out. Leverage this ingenious cutting-edge technology to turn your website's visitors into sales. Contact us now for an introductory special deal. Thank you for checking this out.
Okay, guys, if you have any questions about that, you can either email me or click the link in the comments. Let's go ahead and get into it. It says, is the government doing an attack on our weather? Then it say, is these cyber attacks on the water, the banks, the phone companies, are they all linked together? So it's like with everything that's happening with these hurricanes, these cyber attacks, it makes you scratch your head. It makes you wonder. Now, this is something that I already been talking about, all right? Even before this even transpired. I keep telling you all the energy is like we are living up in our last days, whether we want to believe it. It's almost like we looking at it, but we like, damn, like, is this really happening? All right, up on all levels, right? A lot of even the prophecies or things that was wrote in the Bible is coming to pass. Like these cities are literally how God flooded with Noah's Ark and how God flooded the world 40 days, 40 nights. It's like these people are literally getting flooded. I mean, the water is above their houses. What? And this is what is going to be happening. Okay, they're going to be literally destroying us by disasters. Okay, cyber attacks, the power grid could go. It's like I can see this. I have so many different viewpoints of what's happening, and it almost we know that they literally do cloud seeding. This something we know. We know that government do cloud seeding and they can't control the weather. But I had told you all that a lot of people think that our government is the only one who can control all weather. But I keep telling you all, when them domes and spacecraft ships was coming through here, people was thinking it was UFOs, and that was farther from the truth. It would be other countries invading, doing cloud seeding, because if they able to do chemtrails and have some type of tractor where they can control our weather up in our areas, they can then, different countries can then use cloud seeding and weather control as a form of weapon. It can be a form of weaponization, right? So it makes you think, as we going in war. We thinking attacks just gonna be coming in bombs. We're not living up in those times no more. I mean, technology, the way you can destroy a economy is so much more different, okay? Because for once we have advanced so much, right? Um, it's like you can really just do a cyber attack and call a full blown collapse can make a uh, city or a state literally. I mean, just go into chaos like that, right? Just off a cyber attack. That's more detrimental than a bomb, right? Because now you not messing with the whole economy, how people eat, how they transport. And when I see these storms, it always like a blueprint to me. It's like, even though it's not happening to me, it's like this what's happening with Florida and all them other southern states. This can happen to any of us, but just have been different forms. You get what I'm saying? It just really depends on where you at. All right. We are up in Revelations, right? I keep I keep telling you all, tomorrow the ninth is supposed to be very powerful, very symbolic, which is very powerful. It's crazy because I was at my daughter IEP meeting, and my special needs daughter, and with the calendar, it's like they always have these days half a day, but tomorrow she like, out of the whole year is very odd. They have this day for all day. I'm like, dang, that is crazy, right? Then it made me think of what's happening up on the ninth, and there's a whole lot of justice going on. This is my yacht. A lot of balance, a lot of restorance as well. We have all these energies that's happening. What's above is so below, right? So now that we are now experiencing a shift, we are literally seeing this with our eyes happening. The shift, the change, the climate, the wars, then it just make you think, what is really happening? What is this attack? is it a form of weaponization? Because they said that they never ever seen the storm of the eye. How it's so small, the eye of the storm is so small, but it's yet so powerful, so deadly. I see that just so symbolic up on so many levels. Just with the eye and the eye of the storm and the symbolic of it. I, I literally, because that's why they name tornadoes and hurricane names, right? Because these are literally the ancestors. Like literally, these are the ancestors, right? Then it just make you think like they say this thing's so small, so powerful, but it's our a what? What's that? Let me see. Yeah, you can have that. Close the door. Right. That just that just make me think of I can't break it down how I want to break it down. Like you could be so small but yet so powerful, right? You could be a force to be reckoned with, and like it can be you. It could be someone. It's almost like it's something like they underestimated. Like you could be underestimated. I feel like this is what like this type of energy. But they said they never seen nothing like this before. Right? They said they never ever seen nothing like this since 1920. I mean, I gotta see the calculation. I must see the number. Hold on. I have to see the since 1920. Hold on. 2024 minus 1920. That's the 104. 104. 104. That's five together. That's the fifth element. But we also got April Fools up in there because backwards it could be April 1st. And we know what happened up on April Fools. I gotta go look at my Kabbalah book and really try breaking down them numbers. Let me see. A B C D A B C D. It's and then you got aid because one is A and four is D. Then you also got the DA. I need to see. I need to see what I need to really. Now that I'm talking, it's like I really need to. Then it's like even with this, what's happening now? Today I had actually went to the water, and normally I can literally go talk to the water, like literally. But today it was so odd because my the ducks wasn't up in the water. They was doing stuff, so I couldn't even go and sit at the water to even pray, right? So then you like it's some deeper that's happening. It's definitely something spiritual that's happening up in the world. So I told y'all the ancestors coming back. They here now. It's not that they coming back, they actually here. And when it's a reset button come, it's nothing that none of us can do about it. Nobody can do nothing about it, but you must be prayed up. Okay? But I truly believe that this is weaponization. Okay? Because I believe that this is some type of setup, if you ask me. Okay. This is and you probably like, Shanice, why do you feel like this is some type of setup? Now they said the water's supposed to get to 9 to 15 feet. They showed a 3D uh demographic of it. You know how they do the AI version of it before it happened. And that was like the water was taller than a building. 15 feet is tall. Just imagine. Okay. Now they saying evaporate, right? They making these people go up on the road, right? And all I can do is think of the movies when all these people, it's like all these people don't make it in time and then they get caught with the flood of water come over them. That's all I could think about. Right? Even when they did that storm, y'all remember that snowstorm they did, was it about last year or 2 years ago? All them people went running out, right? Because they never had like this snowstorm before ever, and they thought that they was gonna be able to just run out and go get some food, and it wound up snowing, and the snow never slowed down, so they had to park their cars. They had to park their cars, and it like snowed for like 2 days straight, right? And a lot of people died, got frozen up in the car, because people panicked and went out up on the road. I'm just saying, whatever this is, it's like a catch-22 because the flights is down tomorrow. Tomorrow they possibly could even close the airports at 9 o'clock a.m. They don't have they cannot go get any cars, any what you call them cars? I can't even, I got brain fog right now. I'm sorry, y'all. And that's another thing that they doing with this cloud seeding. They put cloud seeding and they put some iodine. I believe like some steel iodine up in the clouds that's causing brain fog. And this is why a lot of people get this Alzheimer's too at such young ages. Okay, that's a whole nother story though. It's like this is really catastrophic because this is like a catch-22. It's almost like you can risk trying to get up out of there and literally get caught up in the storm because everybody is rushing up on the roads. So that means everything is going to get back up. So you can't rent no cars because there's no cars to get rent. That's why I was trying to think of y'all. You can't rent cars because that's gone. Mind you, these people just went through this 2 weeks ago with Helen. It's like whatever the politician, whatever the people did, they need to get up on their knees because when they come like that, they come to back. Or is this like some type of war? Is this like a form of weaponization? Because we just had a cyber attack up on the waters. That would have been very catastrophic if the ports would have stopped. Oh, that would have been real. It's like it's already bad, but god damn. I just feel so bad for them people because then you have to think about what like the basic people who just barely ain't got no money, right? These just everyday day people who literally live paycheck to paycheck. Some ain't even got no car. So what about those people? So it's like leave the poor to die. You get what I'm saying? Because people with the money, they able to they flew out there early. But it's like the people who's really gonna get hurt up in this is the people who really ain't got no money to get these things done. And the people who's gonna be caught up on them roads, that's gonna be a terrible thing to be caught up on them roads, and then the storm hit. Man, y'all gotta whoever you are, you gotta be very strategic and calculated. It's like I try to go to. They need to have something open where they can let people in. Like I'm pretty sure they got tall buildings, right? They have to. It's a catch-22. It's a fucking catch-22. It's like it's so sad all around the board. I feel so sorry for them people who can't get out. The ones who can't afford to get out, the ones who trying to get out but can't because I even seen the video of a man. He said he was at the airport. He said his flight was at 8:45, but he said the flight attendants told him more than likely they're going to be closing the airport at 9, so that might not even happen. Then he like people telling him to drive, and there's no cars to be rented. Mind you, they just got hit. Then they got furniture all out there, right? The debris, the furniture, it's just like wow. It's like wow. Then it just make you think if they is fit to start doing these things with winter time, I feel like this can happen. It's like they taking turns. I keep telling you all that. First, it was like the winter they was freezing people. Texas playing with the weather. It's like they never had that type of weather. But then they start getting all this odd, weird ass weather. You know, it's like I'm telling you, it's kind of like they pulled in a lottery or something. Okay, well, this is this and this and this. Y'all, them Georgia Guidestones, they name and people be asking why I'm not why I'm staying still because I'm telling you, Chicago was one of them states that was on the list of like being safe, like kind of like a safe haven, like with the weather wise, of like when this shit come down because they're trying to extinct humanity. They trying to extinct humanity, right? Either they gonna destroy you by the weather, hurricanes, tornadoes. They can either freeze you, or also they can uh, see Chicago. We have to more worry about more like actually gang banging, charade, theft, killing, guns. It's like each state dealing with some traumatic shit. Then it's almost like I don't know, y'all. I don't know. It's like all these people trying to get out. I just don't want these people to get stuck on the roads and something happen. Like, make sure you just calculate everything well. You know, they say it's supposed to hit either Wednesday night or Thursday morning. So they got a little time. You got a little time, but if you trying to do anything by tomorrow, I feel like it's over with for you. Like anything tomorrow, I feel like you got to get up out of there. You like yesterday, today. Anything like tomorrow wise, you might as well stay put because I feel like you ain't gonna make it. Okay. Let's go play a video, y'all, of what is happening, and we'll get back to it and politic upon it some more.
Well, Hurricane Milton has the potential to be a hugely powerful storm, and right now it is barreling towards the Gulf Coast of Florida. People in low-lying areas have been told to get out now. CTV's Joy Malbon takes us through the warnings and the worries for residents. Joy.
Sandy, this storm is being described as catastrophic, historic. Even Tampa's mayor is telling residents evacuate or you will die. It's a monster, the strongest hurricane in the Gulf in nearly 2 decades, and officials aren't mincing words.
I can say without any dramatization whatsoever, if you choose to stay in one of those evacuation areas, you're going to die.
On the heels of Hurricane Helene, piles of debris still litter neighborhoods. And once again, Florida is preparing for the worst. The interstate bumper to bumper, more than 1 million people ordered to leave as Hurricane Milton barrels towards Tampa that hasn't been hit since the 1920s.
This could be the worst storm hit Florida in over a century. And God willing it won't be, but that's what it's looking like right now.
President Joe Biden canceled his trip to oversee the disaster as officials warn of catastrophic hurricane-force winds and a storm surge nearly 5 meters high. And making it all the more dangerous, a mountain of debris from Hurricane Helene could become flying hazards. This is Canadian Mark Taylor's neighborhood, cleaning up as best they could before evacuating for a third time in as many years.
It's not just a lawn chair here and a lawnmower there. There's like thousands and thousands of pounds of stuff that is either going to go flying through the air or is going to choke up the sewers.
While they wait, from space you can see Milton has exploded in strength, fueled by climate change and warm water. It's now one of the most powerful storms ever recorded in the Atlantic, shaking this meteorologist, well, on air.
It's just an incredible, incredible, incredible hurricane. I apologize. This is just horrific.
President Joe Biden has approved more disaster assistance for Florida with about 1,000 federal workers on the ground. The governor says time is running out and to get out now. Sandy?
All right, Joy. Let's hear what CTV meteorologist Kaylin Mitchell has to say about Milton's trajectory. Kaylin.
Thank you, Sandy. Hurricane Milton will approach Florida as a Category 4, becoming a very strong Category 3 hurricane. The landfall looking increasingly likely to take place either late Wednesday night or in the very, very early morning hours of Thursday, with the landfall point being in the vicinity of or just to the south of Tampa. The storm will then maintain hurricane strength as it crosses that state and gets back out over the Atlantic Ocean. Now, the size of the storm is getting bigger, and that means that the tropical storm force hurricane force winds will be developing long before the landfall actually takes place. Those type of winds will be developing through Wednesday evening, Wednesday night, with the very strongest of the hurricane force winds expected to be felt just to the south of the landfall point. Winds with a storm this strong will cause extensive damage to utility infrastructure, lead to tree and branch fall. Some of the storm surge around coastal areas from Tampa just down towards the south could be in excess of 2.7 meters. That's over 8 feet. And there will be heavy inland rain rain. Tampa to Orlando towards the north. Some of the rainfall amounts could be 400 to 450 millimeters. Historically, it is the water hazards that create the most fatalities with these storms. Sandy.
Okay, Kaylin, thank you.
So there you have it. So she was saying that pretty much like if you stay up in one of those emergency evacuation zones, you need to get up out. Like you need to get out ASAP. Whew. Helen had me shook, so I didn't think that like they was gonna get one back to back like that. But that's almost why I feel like is this a weaponization? Like is this someone controlling the weather? Right? They said they never seen nothing like this before since 1920. Or is this something spiritual? Right? Is this something spiritual? This just make you just continue to, because listen, this can, I keep saying this can happen up on a larger scale. I'm not saying I'm talking about like the storm wise, but like if something were to happen, this is what we all can experience. No gas, no rental cars, right? Everything closed down. I feel like we are getting nothing but signs on what's to come. It's like you know how the storm comes in but ain't fully hit. I should never use that as a, I can't think of the word, y'all. I should never use that as a metaphor. Y'all, sorry, I be having brain fog, so it take me a moment for the thought to come to me, and that be happening lately, y'all. I been have to take like uh vitamins for my brain. Vitamins that's good for the brain. Um, like what would we do if we were to get a cyber attack? It's like all that's happening will be happening. Like regular states can go through something like this too. Don't think because it's not a hurricane that we can't go through stuff like that. Like they can cut out the grid, they can do anything. And like everything that's happening, the same shit can happen. The gas gonna be gone, okay? The food gonna be gone. You ain't gonna be able to get out of here because the airport's gonna be shut down. This just make you just want to get organized. Like this just make you want to. I feel like if you're not stocking up, getting your household up in order, getting up in the line, it's like it's becoming scary. Like you literally got to get prepared for like. You need to get prepared for what's to come. Like even with this winter, this this could be a cold ass winter. It could be. I just think it's real crazy how it's like they not prepared for that. It's like the foundation is already weak from Helen. So I pray as many people can get to a safe place, some type of safe haven. I truly saying, a lot of peace and love during this time. But I already knew a lot of this was going to be happening, okay? Because this Maya energy. This Maya justice energy, okay? This is really like, if you not right, get your shit right, get your life right, get everything right, because the ancestors ain't playing. But if you've been doing everything, God gonna keep you doing this. I can't even think. I was trying to get the 5 states that they said that was like safe havens during this time of these last days. It's like it was only like 5 states that was gonna be the safest, the safest places to stay weather-wise. Y'all get organized, because I don't know if this is weaponization, some spiritual, I don't know, but whatever it is, just get up in alignment, okay? I send you guys so much peace, love, and healing out there. Those who you are that are going through that, my prayers is definitely going out to you all. Okay. Until next time, good people, you guys know the vibes. Peace and love, family. Mwah.
Young gun, no one that back calling me splurge. Ride me jump right off the curb. Bentley spray fly like a bird. Spin on the first and the third. Solid, I'm keeping my word. Can't be my equal, I don't know what you heard. Crank up the foreign, I swear. Keep me a stick if they purge.